Alright, we should be going live here in a second if we're not already. Let me just double check that on my end, right? Welcome everybody! How is it going, guys? Just starting up the stream here. Just give me a moment to make sure everything's all good on my end. Yep, it looks like we're good. And welcome, guys. Appreciate you all for joining me here before the show even begins. We've got Summer Game Fest coming up. I mean, we've got a slew of stuff coming out. We're definitely going to be seeing trailers for stuff like Borderlands 4. We're going to be seeing stuff for... I'm hoping we get a little bit more from the stuff on PlayStation. I think there was a lot of good stuff over there. One that I definitely want to see more of is... Marvel Tokon, Fighting Spirits, but also, the 007 game. I hope they show some more of the 007 game here. Another thing I'm looking personally forward to is Exodus. They're not listed as any partners or anything on the thing, so I'm hoping for a big reveal here. Maybe Matthew McConaughey on stage or something like that, since he is going to be a part of the game, but... You know, fingers crossed. If not, side panel or like a side reveal later today, hopefully. On their end, because they've been very quiet in terms of their site, marketing, everything. So I'm hoping today's the day for them. I can't really think of any other stuff that I'm super looking forward to, but I'm sure there's stuff out there. If you guys watch my prediction video, I have pretty much all my predictions on what we'll probably see here from the major publishers in a minute. Oh, one of the things I really want to see, the Blumhouse games, man. They have a slew of horror games coming out. And they should be coming out either this year or early next year. And that Grave Seasons one definitely looked very good. Can't wait to see more of that. We'll probably see some more gameplay of something like Mafia the Old Country. That'll be nice to delve into. But overall, I think this is going to be a 2-hour event. So definitely go ahead and take a moment to grab your snacks right now. Any waters? I know I personally stocked up. I got 3 of these bad boys ready. I didn't eat, though. That's where I messed up. I don't have any snacks. I don't have any food, so we're just kind of gonna raw dog this in terms of food, but hopefully the water keeps the snack hunger away. Man, there is a lot that I am excited to see. I see a lot of people are really excited for any Resident Evil announcements. I know that's a big one people have been waiting for. Big rumors of Resident Evil 0 and Veronica getting the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake experiences. That would be really cool to see. I've actually never played 0 or Code Veronica, so that actually might be something that I would check out. And then the mainline title of Resident Evil 9, also rumored to be called Resident Evil Apocalypse, has allegedly been in the work for like the last 4 or 5 years. So we'll see if any of that gets revealed today. If not, I'm thinking for sure the Game Awards. Final Fantasy Part 3 of the remake, the finale, I don't think we're going to see that. I think that's a Game Awards thing. I don't even think that's next year. I think that's maybe like summer of 2027 or something like that. So I don't think we're going to be seeing any of that. GTA 6, don't even count on it, guys. GTA 6 is not happening at this event. I'm like almost 1000% sure about that. Rockstar does their own thing. They trickle in their own feeds. They make waves on their own, right? They don't need Summer Game Fest. They never needed E3 when that was a thing. So I think that's all going to be stuff that we're not seeing there as well. Quick shout out to a couple of you here. I got Van Aguilar and Damn Sam. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Welcome to the batch, and I hope you guys appreciate and like the content here that's on the channel. I hope you guys enjoy. Dude, people are still stuck on Bloodborne. I just saw it in the comments. There's no way, right? People still aren't stuck on Bloodborne 2. I mean, that's gotta be... Even like a Bloodborne remake, I know there are people out there that have been like begging for years, right? Because I think Bloodborne was like a PS3 title, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's big rumors. Oh, hold on. So people are saying like 20 seconds. So hold on, let me go ahead and refresh. People have been saying that there's big rumors of Half-Life 3 happening. I don't know how accurate that's gonna be, but you know, that'd be interesting to say the least. It's been a while since we've seen anything Half-Life besides that VR game, I think. What was it, Half-Life Alyx or something like that? Well, here we go. We're at the last 15 seconds, guys. Make sure to strap in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Jeff Keighley, come on! Show us something good! I'm excited, man, I'm excited. This one looks weird. The color scheme is just so weird.
To the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley!
Yeah! I mean, I've talked about it time and time again. I love Jeff Keighley, man. I've been watching this guy on G4 TV ever since I was a kid, right? Love that this guy's passion for gaming, the industry, the developers, everything, man. This guy's great.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games.
I don't know who Dante is, but he might have messed up, not gonna lie.
Small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel Heroes.
Zombies.
This show has a little bit of everything.
Marvel Heroes.
Including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, baby. Brand new.
Now, before we
world
dive
premiere.
into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units.
Yeah, Expedition 33, big shout out to them.
Games.
Beautiful,
Now, the list includes
beautiful game.
franchises, but sitting proudly at number one with over 13 million units sold since
Repo?
February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted
People
by
have been
a
loving
passionate
that
team
game.
of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And
Console
closely
release,
trailing
maybe?
it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
Yeah, talk about 33. Talk about
now, let's
33.
also applaud Claire Obscure.
Yeah!
Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game.
Damn.
From a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
All right, let's see what this is. He hyped it up. He gave it a whole speech. See what it is.
You think you're the Harbinger. You might be.
Immediate copyright infringement. Oh, what is that? Damn, they look crazy. Already kind of looks like it might be a Souls-like of some sort. People are saying Bloodborne 2. Oh my god. I'll tell you what, it looks fucking brutal, that's for sure. Ugh. Why did it slither back like that? Guns. That's interesting. In a game like this, I usually never see, like, guns, right? What is that? And why did they give him a beard?
Worship you until you fail.
A snail?
Then what?
You're no god. But neither
This thing actually looks kind of crazy. The designs for the monsters are really cool. Damn. Mortal Shell 2, okay. Actually never heard of this, even the first one, but that looks pretty cool. Not for me in particular, but looks nice, man.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live
Oh,
in-game
no.
events. And tomorrow,
Fortnite, guys.
Fortnite is
Here
set
we
to do it
go.
again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Okay, let's see what they got. See what they got.
Bad feeling about this.
It's probably as close as we're ever gonna get to Battlefront 3. Good ship variety. That's it? That's all they show? No gameplay? Wow, okay.
Jonesy, all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Ah, of course. Kojima.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer
Yo, he's
Game
dripped
Fest.
up though. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
great to have
It's a
you
nice,
here. We are so excited
nice
for
jacket.
DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Oh, he has something to say. He cut him off. No. He said, I know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I have no idea what the fuck Death Stranding's about. I remember watching all of the first game, and I still didn't know what the hell was going on. This game even worse. There's like all these characters coming in. I'm like, what are they doing? What is happening here? It's got to be one of the most convoluted storylines I've ever like experienced, witnessed. That or I'm also slow, so that doesn't help.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Vana.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
We're literally watching this
So
guy
thank
go
you.
through a therapy session. Are
Have
you
a good
serious?
day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil,
Someone said therapist simulator. Nah, that's crazy.
What?
so you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
No. The hell?
The girl. You're alive.
Oh.
Stop. 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 Stop.
I mean, that
Much
was
experience.
something, I guess.
Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy. Mr. Kojima.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど、
on
マツさんが
DS1,
やって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story,
まあ 2では出
he
せ
will
ない。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
ター
I
を作ろう
think
として、まあ、ルカさん
we
にお
have
願
to
い
kind
し
of
て、
like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラクタ
So
ーにな
Luca
ったと
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だい
great.
て
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers,
20
I
days?
know.
what I brought today.
But there
Really?
is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Not my cup of tea, but I'm
All
sure,
right,
you
and
know,
now
the
I'd
Death
like to
Stranding
introduce my
fans out
co-host
there are
for Summer
happy.
Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Not personally familiar, but they have a good resume, apparently. See what's up. What are they introducing?
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games.
I like
a new
that
team
blue color on the
headquartered
Summer
in
Game Fest
Copenhagen,
logo.
Denmark. Here you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, huh?
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Raw Power Games.
But ambitious men do
That
not
scenes look
listen.
good on it. Oh wow, that looks really good.
I sought no war,
Whoa, choppy.
but war found me.
Like the music too.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds.
Helmet is dope. What the hell?
Once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Damn. I was gonna say, what is this, like Total War or something? Mountain Blade?
Go write your own.
Okay, I mean, looked interesting.
That was
Okay,
a very
Jay.
cool new project
Said
in the
I'm watching a
brutal
weird
European
Leprechaun movie,
medieval
alright.
world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in
Yeah.
the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Cool. I've actually never played, or owned a Sonic Racer. I've played one of them, the one on the hoverboards, like once, and that was it. Other than that, I've never played a Sonic racing game. Got a nice little Dr. Eggman for you. I'm actually not familiar with like any of these characters. I know a little bit about the Sonic franchise. Hatsune Miku is crazy. What the fuck? Hey! Yakuza from Like a Dragon. That's dope. Joker. That's dope. This car looks sick. All right, September 25th, too. Not bad.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Taking some shots at Mario Kart that just released for, what was it, 80? Oh, we got Steve! Steve on a minecart! Dude, that actually looks so cool!
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG
Not bad.
from
That's actually pretty
Bandai Namco
decent.
Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
What do we got from Bandai? Said Sonic game is definitely on the wish list. For sure, yeah. I mean, it looked really good. September 25th. A little bit before Final Fantasy Tactics, so I kind of have to make my choice there. Probably going to end up going with Tactics, though, out of the two. The Kart Racer does look good, but I've always wanted to experience Tactics.
For some,
Oh!
it heals. For others, It wounds.
Wax. It does look like Code Vein. People are saying Code Vein.
It promises
I don't think so, though.
oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you,
It looks like he knew her, like she was that girl from the painting, I guess.
you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Okay, like an action, action fighting type. Hack and slash feeling to it as well, it looks like. Oh wow, it is Code Vein 2. What the hell? That's crazy. $2026, huh? I honestly thought that game didn't sell well, though. I'm surprised it got a sequel. What is this, Little Nightmares 3 or something? Looks like it, but does he have a gun? That's crazy. Oh! This thing looks kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. End of Abyss.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Hey Gui, has there been anything interesting? They've unveiled Mortal Shell 2, which looked pretty decent for the genre. They've done Sonic Crossworlds, which has insane collabs with it.
And those who do anything to save it.
And now they're showing off PI, which looks pretty good. Really cool art style, I love it. Oh god, full on freeze. Oh my god. Troy Baker is, I'm assuming, the main character.
Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project.
We gotta get on out of this.
Australian developer.
He is Jack Pepper, it says. Oh great, and it got us out of freaking Summer Game Fest. That's nice. Let's go ahead and look that up again. There we go. Yeah, that froze like entirely. That looked terrible for a second. But yeah, those are the pretty much mainstays so far. They unveiled Code Vein 2 as well.
Anytime, anywhere.
Not for me, but I know some people enjoy that type of genre, that type of game. Honestly, I was more interested on that PI game, but we barely got to see it.
But this is not the game you know.
It's White Walkers. So we got some Game of Thrones tie-in.
This is your legacy.
The graphics look good though. It's part of the experience, I guess so.
Who wins and who dies.
Oh. Damn.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
A real-time strategy game. Well, that counts me out. I am terrible at real-time strategy, like worse than I am at fighting games.
It's time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Mundfish. They sound familiar.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe.
Is that a whale?
So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
What the hell?
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
What the hell? Copyright. If there's any song that's ever copyrighted, it's definitely this one. I'll tell you that much. It does look pretty cool though. Oh my god. Oh.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Hey, yo! What is this? Little frog thing. Is he gonna eat that? I mean, it looks like super intricate. Insane, like, enemy variety, everything. Gameplay looks like it would be like a bunch of fun. It's crazy. It looks like they really perfected the game from 1 to 2, no? That looks really, really good. Graphics are great. Gameplay looks fun.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Mundfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom.
Okay.
But that, believe it or not, is not all from Mundfish today.
Alright, what else you got, Mundfish? So that song is half the budget for the game? Not for real.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I
What
can
the
still
fuck?
barely believe it myself.
It's a giant Rubik's Cube.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
What is this, like DLC for the first game or something?
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Either DLC or some sort of like multiplayer like expansion for the first one, no? The cube.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project
Someone
from
said
Mundfish,
Summer
an
Goon
MMORPG shooter
Oh my
set in the
God.
atomic universe on a
Smash.
massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating.
Don't forget to sign up for
create unique
007
gameplay
First Light.
combinations
Oh,
that
I
are
didn't even know you
ever
had to sign up for
evolving.
that.
All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe.
All
the
right.
new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
All right, what do we got? Rocket. She-Hulk? Yeah. These games are like fun, very retro. Not for me. Good soundtrack. Their character lineup's pretty cool too.
This isn't hell.
Capcom.
Oh my world. What is this?
What is this? Oh, is this the what's it called? The Umiyushi or whatever? That old like PlayStation game?
Old show. You don't have a chance.
Onimusha, that's what they're calling it, yeah. Ew. 2 axes. The main character's design is really cool. Damn. Cutscenes look great.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword. It looks good. Definitely does. Again, just not my type of game again. $2026, not bad, not bad.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword.
Onimusha Way of the Sword, yep. Souls-like, kind of.
In 2026 and will be playable this summer.
More like a
Gamescom.
RPG.
Now let's completely switch
Hack and
gears.
slash action
you guys
game.
all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Sounds interesting. In-engine footage.
Tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed.
An unadoptable orphan? What?
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
What is going on, bro?
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking...
Hey, yo!
Jab.
This meat ain't gonna beat itself. That's a crazy line, bro. Interesting, unique, I guess.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game.
He said
Deception
Smash? No.
and Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Honestly, I actually really like that. I like the gameplay I saw. I like the concept. The more in-depth Among Us. Clues, so it's a murder mystery. That looks dope.
Using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021.
Among Us Deluxe, yes.
I know it's been a while. Their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm, of course, talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Oh my god, dude, when this game was in beta, everybody was talking about it. I didn't, see any gameplay or anything, but I know people love this game. I don't even know what it is. I think it's like an extraction shooter, but I'm not sure.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
Damn. October 30th. I know that's good for a lot of people. They've been waiting for this game to come back.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console.
Oh,
Coming
and
at 42
console.
Embark
Okay. Thought it
Studios.
was just PC.
All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday, people like Shroud and stuff were all streaming this game. It looks alright from what I've seen. Nothing crazy. I mean, it's just your typical, like, raid a base, go get a quest, deliver it here, get an item, deliver it, you know, that type of beat. From what I've seen, so nothing crazy. Don't know what the end content is besides PvP, because I know they have PvP areas in this, but damn. That was, they got hoed. I don't know if you guys gotta rewind that missile. That missile literally went from a straight line to just a 90-degree angle down. That was crazy. That was so fucking lame. I'd be so hot if I died to that. Alright, they have like bases you could build, and you can like copy or buy designs off of like other players and stuff. Those big ass fucking worms coming everywhere. I'm not taking this oath. This guy said, yeah, I'm going somewhere else. Like, really like me. Trying to push that you can do different factions and stuff, I'm assuming. Like their big push here. Doesn't look bad from the trailer. Dune 2 Sand Edition, agreed. And that's the worst part, bro. Unironically, I'm Anakin Skywalker. I hate sand. I literally hate sand.
I saw my world fall to ash.
What's this?
By the void. Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Some sort of 3-player action RPG or something? I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a better, just off rip, like a better Night Rain.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
You like freeze them and just hit them with a bunch of attacks. Pretty cool.
Turn back the hands of fate. To save what remains of our broken worlds.
Damn.
Return to the past, where your journey
Chrono Odyssey.
awaits.
Playtest June 20th to 22nd. Let's go back and get it again, because it looks like it's chopping up a little bit. Another Switch 2 commercial. Oh my god. I've seen enough.
Story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next.
Damn, this game's quiet as hell.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me.
I don't know what this is, but it looks like a Hoyoverse game.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont?
Wuthering Waves. Alright. Not a Hoyoverse game. Was wrong on that one. Looks interesting. Gotcha game? Looked like it, but Wuthering Waves apparently. Focus Entertainment. Okay, what do they got? Oh my god. A Metroidvania. Never mind. There we go. I've only had like 2 games interest me. The Kill In or the Killer In, I forget what it was. And Sonic Cross Worlds. Those are the only 2 where I'm like, okay, like these are games that I would actually play. Atomic Heart 2 looked really good. Just I don't know. I didn't play the first one, so I feel lost, right?
It's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand.
Wow,
It's
Wuthering
called
Waves
Out of
is a gotcha
Words,
game.
and
Okay.
I'm honored to show it to you today.
Oh no. They said they did this by hand? Oh my god, that must have taken them years. So it looks like you guys can never touch the same surface. You know, it looks like they put a lot of work into that. Don't get me wrong, but
This August signals the release of
not
Mafia,
up
the
my
Old
alley
Country,
at
the
all.
next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal
Finally,
world
something
of
that's up
1960s.
my alley.
Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Mafia the Old Country. Here we go. New trailer.
burns because it can only come from someone close.
Spit.
Enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Yeah. Tell them.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved,
Oh.
business.
So let me guess. You get mixed up with the Don's daughter,
We do not always get to choose what we do.
and then things start to go awry. Oh, so it looks like she got kidnapped.
Enzo.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit
Oh, no.
of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
He said two-player co-op game. It's a wish list for me. Co-op games do interest me. Just I don't know. Those games they don't do it for me. Those games, like the puzzle aspects, bro. I'll be stuck there for 10 years. Oh no, another puzzle game. Another co-op puzzle game. Speak of the devil. Soundtrack sounds peaceful. Oh, they catapult. That's pretty cool. Stairway, yep. Soundtrack's very calming. Voyagers. On every console too, not bad.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence.
Said me and my
voice
friend love
actor for
puzzle
a few
games.
familiar
We were here
faces you might have
franchise
grown up
in a
with
week.
on Nickelodeon.
Found out about them,
Some with
or
squirrel
when you
suits, thank
found out about them. Oh,
Some
okay.
with science smarts, and some with serious attitude.
Well, then there you go. You're eating good. You got
always
two
been
pretty
about
much back to
wild
back.
worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Okay, Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Oh, okay. Goofy Goober. Fall 2025. So some like D&D like ARPG with Nickelodeon franchises? That sounds pretty cool.
Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time.
You wish there were more games from that We Were Here franchise? I hear you, I hear you. I think there's a couple now. Isn't there like 4 or 5? Because I think Drake wanted to get into the franchise, but we're both stupid, so I was like, I don't know, maybe. Neo Wiz, round 8, okay, some big dogs. That's the Lies of P DLC, if I remember correctly. Wolverine looking at. Damn. Aww. Oh, I know that hurt. Liza P. Overture. Available today.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right.
Cool.
Next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Doki Doki Literature Clubs meets Silent Hill and inspired by a true story. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. A little bit of farming.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. 5 plates full.
Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs.
Hey!
Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates.
The garden is lush in the rain.
Time remaining? Oh hell no! I hate time like commitments like that, bro. Not commitments, but like, you know, you got to do it at a certain time. It makes me like anxious. Fractured blooms. So definitely psychological horror.
And I will feed. And I will bloom.
Interesting, interesting.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Okay, so some Blade and Soul expansions, essentially. Well, new games, not expansions, it sounds like. Oh, this is for the MMO then. Alright. They said there was another thing. Looks like it might be a mobile game from the graphics. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Yep. Nice little mobile game for you. Get the transactions. It's smashed. No. You can't smash everything. You can't do it. One Punch Man? Pretty sure that's the villain from one of the arcs. Yep. Alright. A Deadly Sins game. Alright, wasn't expecting that in 2025. Wasn't on my bingo card. I know after the season with the bad animation, people really just fell off the Deadly Sins hype train. But in the first season, it was at an all-time high. I know that. I've actually never watched the show because the one time I was considering watching it, it was at like season 2 or 3, whatever it is, like the second to last season they had. And someone said like don't even bother, like the quality goes like way down. And I was like, alright, fine. Okay, a pre-register, PlayStation and Steam. Witcher 4, Star Drive.
5.6 is available today.
That actually looked really impressive. That state of Unreal, like, where they can get one-to-one facial animations is insane. And could do so much for, like, the mocap work.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongol Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
A little Unreal montage in the middle of it. So my problem with anime games is so many of them are built around the anime and not the other way around. Makes for a very bare bones game. I agree. One thing that I really wanted to check out was like the Sword Art Online games. I feel like they have so much potential for like a video game, right? And then every time I look at gameplay for it, I'm like, this looks like the most boring slop I've ever seen in my life. Like they could do so much with an SAO game, but then they decide to just do like the most disgustingly boring RPG things that you could do and cram it all into one game. Jurassic World Evolution 3, another park builder. So it looks really cool. What the hell happened? He was trying to get to an enclosure and it just yeeted him off a cliff. October 21st, not bad.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know who she is or the company, but her dress is fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Music's good. Mina the Hollower, launching on, what's it called? Halloween, okay. Yeah, that's why I can't bother with them. I agree. They're just not good games for the most part.
Comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah.
You really want to get that Jurassic World Survival? All right.
Final boss one. All right. Well, let me see what this says.
Now, what do we got here?
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, waved. All right, let's take a look.
Okay, some sort of Deadpool game.
Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Quintuple A.
Oh, hi, new friend.
Hey! Take it to my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Really love
magic and wonder.
just a game.
You'll care for exotic pets.
Mm.
And this fucking thing. With hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry. He's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries?
Damn.
All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
What?
Spider-Man gets insomniac, and I get this shit. I'm craving Korean barbecue. Is that weird?
Spider-Man gets insomniac and I get this shit? I mean, that's fitting. Because I don't think anyone but VR owners are going to get that game. That's not like a console seller, right?
Next year at Games, or last year at
He said Smash. No! No Smash!
Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
All right. Is this, Oh, okay, this is the Beast or whatever, right?
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
This is one of those games that surprises me. Like, I remember people really shitting on this game when it came out, and now like people can't wait for the like expansion or solo game that this is.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
Damn. Oh my god. August 22nd, so not too far, not too far. Oh, it's VR, not Smash. Now I gotta get a MetaQuest 3? Nah, bro, it ain't worth all that.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Watch more on the IGN stream. Okay.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing? Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
What the fuck?
At the
when everything's about to change.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this trailer.
On your greatest
Or the trailer
hits.
for this game from before.
Mom, who is it? One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
What was that in the background? Did you see that? Now wait a minute. Someone was unzipping their pants and it was one of those like hypnotizing like screens. Bro, what the fuck was that? Great IGN stream where they won't get past the tutorial. Annapurna Interactive, the same that made Stray, but the whole team quit after Stray. Oh really? I didn't know that. I don't have any trust in the new Annapurna. I mean, that game doesn't look that great, but I guess it has an okay message. I don't know.
There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. Just getting started. Let's put it into action.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Nickelodeon game we just saw, like the camera angle and everything.
Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No
What
matter
the heck?
hardships await.
It's like a koi fish dragonborn or something? What's that?
We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
I'm not gonna lie, we're an hour and about 15 minutes in, and I've only seen like two things that have really piqued my interest.
Roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
Axe of Blood, okay. Said the amazing devs and artists that made the great games that were Stray and Outer Wilds are no longer there. I don't trust it. I mean, yeah, when a whole team uproots, it's kind of hard to leave the faith there, right? I feel the same thing with like Bungie and what's the other dev team? Halo Studios or 343, right? Like 343, I don't know, they never really made anything crazy that I really liked. But Bungie in particular, like, man, half their team left, assumingly after, like, I think it was Destiny 1. And everything just felt like, afterwards, you know? I don't know if it's, like, the setting that this game is in, like, the hallways and stuff. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of like that Daredevil scene when he's fighting in the apartments. The gun does not. Pretty small development team, and it looked like it turned out pretty well.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
More than a decade. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah, Bungie's a shell of its former self. Same with any other AAA. I mean, yeah, pretty much. By a rival gang. Oh my god, it is Scott Pilgrim, isn't it? Yeah, that girl looked very familiar. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very biased. I don't like anything Scott Pilgrim. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the stuff that came out before it. I'm not a big fan of this like IP, so definitely not for me on this one. Another beat 'em up though. Very curious why a lot of developers are going that route. Scott Pilgrim EX. Wishlist now, but no date.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand
Said it
new
looks like
brawling
Sifu might
adventure
be
in
interesting,
EX
talking about
Survival
Acts
from
of Blood.
Space-Time.
I don't even know who
It's
Scott
my
is.
hometown in Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Okay. What does she got? What's she got to say?
There you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the
Resident.
village if you dare.
I was gonna say,
We've
she's Lady
slashed
Dimitrescu,
price to
right?
be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
A big Capcom sale. That's cool. The First Descendant. Wow, I haven't played this game since like what was it, season 2? I think the early season 2. I see that they've, I'm already expecting the smash from GUI. I'm already expecting it. I'm not even gonna look at the chat. I just know it's there. But I see they've added some assets into the game. I do wonder what the new characters play like, though. It's been a minute. Breakthrough, available August 7th. I'm assuming it's like a new season or something.
Dawn of time, humankind.
Yep, there it is. There's a smash.
With the hard.
Is this that, No, this can't be right.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
What is going on? There's shit going on everywhere in this
Something
trailer.
that's simply harder. Scum.
What? Bro, what is going on with this game?
Your hard just got harder.
Gum. On June 17th. Bro, that looked so weird. Mind's Eye. I have heard some terrible things about this game.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
This might be one of those games kind of like Mafia 3, where like maybe the story's really good, but the gameplay is just not there. He said, I said Smash before those assets. Nah. Smash anyways.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around.
I mean, the cutscenes look good. I mean, the lip syncings could definitely use work. But the cutscenes themselves look aight, you know.
You were a good soldier.
But I know the gameplay looks like horrible, like actually bad.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Hitman X Mind's Eye, what? Like oh, they're probably gonna do like you have a mission there, because Hitman does these like updates where you do missions with like popular characters or even celebs.
When it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy and IO Partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
Hey, finally a game that's like up there, bro. It's been like an hour. Come on.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming.
Yes.
It's coming in
It looks good.
2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
It's like a Hitman mission, but in the Bond universe. Kind of like what they're doing with Mind's Eye, is what I'm thinking.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind.
Yeah, it's Mickelson.
Underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in
That's cool.
Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
From the movie, what was it, Casino Royale?
I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
That's pretty cool. Good little tie in there.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
A fellow Danish friend, of course. I wonder who that is. He was, as they said on Death Stranding 2's presentation, a part of that game, but now he's a part of this little Hitman 007 crossover.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks for coming to Summer.
Wow, his hair is long.
Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time he's a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So he can kill you or possibly stop you himself.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
All right, well, when do we
They
get to
put
play
poker in the game just for this.
That's the best part. we wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Oh, okay,
All
that's
right,
pretty
well,
cool.
Con Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game
Wonder if
Fest.
it's like
Appreciate it,
a,
guys.
you know, just a little trinket or a collectible or something that actually matters. Like maybe you get a suit or something.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Damn! My God. I put a picture of the leprechaun in the chat so you can see how it looks. Oh no. A Lego party game though. Okay, let's see what this is like.
Minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the
Okay, like a Lego Mario Party.
Will you be helped by friendly krakens?
or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around
A
every
party
corner.
game that's built different. That's a good one.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
I mean, it sounds cool, but only 60 minigames? I feel like that's pretty limiting for breaking into the party game genre, no? Coming 2025, so probably by like November time, maybe?
All right,
October.
next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see
Okay,
what it
console
means to get
releases.
into some serious space shenanigans.
They said the reward is a bald version of 007. Please, no. Please don't let that be the fucking case. If that's the reward, I'm not playing it. Hey, so they said, what was it? 5 teams of 4? 20 players total trying to get an artifact? It's just a big game of, like, I don't know, like, capture the flag, essentially.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying.
So you can sabotage, attack each other, just straight up go for the objective. Interesting.
Make with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Open beta happening real soon in 3 days for a week long. Not bad.
To reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show. But
Well,
for
there you
now,
go, Gui.
Here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Here's another one for you. Let's see what they got.
Over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until
Sorcisto.
power consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
That's like a sort of like spider horse. That was crazy.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Nothing too crazy on that. It looked pretty cookie cutter in terms of the genre. Oh!
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show and Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral...
Bro, I know I wasn't the only one that thought that was a Resident Evil font, right? Like, I thought that was a Resident Evil font. I got played. Oh. Wendigo looking. That is disgusting. What is going on? Oh my god. That looks creepy as hell. Not Resident Evil, but still really fucking creepy. Oh my god. These things are terrifying. He just threw a box at you. Hell no. I'd be so mad. Oh my god. Yeah, what you think you're picking up? Damn! Ew. What is up with these angles, dude? Just punted the fuck out of him. Alright, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total.
Yeah, I
This
know
game will
Gundam
explore
players
a
love this
sci-fi
game.
universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here is Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Sure, it's gonna be sometime soon.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Yeah, anyone that was like a fan of mechs, anything Gundam, like, they loved the hell out of this game. It did look really cool combat-wise. He's like, I don't need dog tags, I need food, bitch. Why did he just flex his dog tags at that poor guy? What's wrong with him? You ain't got no fucking drip. You ain't got no ice. Music's good. Alright, are they advertising an anime or are they advertising a game? Come on, man. What are you doing? July 1st. Wow, it's right around the corner. Just another month.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, This is infinitesimals.
Infinite what? Infinite decimals?
Mechanicals approaching.
Oh, this is that insect thing that we saw earlier. A Qubit Studios game.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Hell no. Tell me I'm gonna see a big ass spider? Yeah, I'm good. I'm alright. You guys got this one.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
2026.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise
All
that I
right.
think we all know very well.
What is it?
Please check this out.
Oh, 30th? Oh my god. I was gonna say, oh shit. I was like, wait, 30th? That's fucking Resident Evil. I remember seeing that like last week. That it's gonna be the 30th anniversary soon.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Ah, so nothing, just a tease, like it's coming, guys. It's coming.
All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil.
So then that has to mean that the Game Awards is it. That has to mean it's the Game Awards. Looks like Grounded. Grounded is fun as hell. Grounded is fun. I'll tell you what, but it's very taxing, especially when these spiders just fucking RKO you out of nowhere. What is going on, bro? Viper! Oh no! Oh my gosh. So it's gonna be like the DLC fighters. Pretty cool, yeah. Some online game here, looks like. So a capture the flag team-based shooter, third-person shooter. So you hide it first, then you try to get each other's flags, and it's a big capture the flag match. Got you. It is a damn shame that literally my least favorite mode in multiplayer games like shooters is capture the flag. That is so crazy. That is so sad. Deadlock? It does kind of have its style. I can see that. Especially from the first guy. Music's really good on that. Very groovy.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year.
Damn, closed alpha, so that's not coming out anytime soon.
Souls-like action RPG game developed in China.
Oh, this has J written all over it.
Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Jay's been talking about this game non-stop. My man loves this game. He's got to be locked in right now.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Like a, what are they called? Like a siren, right?
What will it take to finally awaken you?
July 24th. That's right around the corner. It's not even that long of a wait. Hey, you already know. Yeah, yeah. What is this? Ghostface Killer? What is this, Def Jam? Rise of the Deceiver. Wu-Tang. This is crazy. Never did I ever think I'd find a fucking Wu-Tang game in 2025. I'm not gonna lie, I would have really loved the Def Jam. I would have loved Def Jam.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Well, this does not benefit me at all. If it was on console, I'd check it out. Definitely. But, you know, PC only. Is what it is.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me.
Tough. I like the bar.
My story.
My story. My story is yours.
Looks great, Smash. Man, an hour 45 and, you know, kind of underwhelming presentation so far. I did notice that this was one of the Summer Game Fest that Jeff Keighley was not hyping up as much as he has in years past. So wasn't super thinking that there's gonna be a lot of great reveals, but I thought there'd be more than this. You know, there's so far there's only like 4 that are like I would say good, or for me good anyways. Probably like a good 6 or 7 that's good like in a general sense that people really like. I can't believe they blue balled everybody with that Resident Evil tease though. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of savage. That's bad. It's giving us a look at the Hoyoverse and Splitgate too for some reason. Little montage here. Is it ending already? Is it really ending right now? Marvel Rivals this year. That's weird. Oh, okay. They're just doing like a little ad for their thing. Got you. I thought this was a trailer too. I was like, there's no way, right? It's been slow. Lots of interesting indies, but nothing very hype. Agreed. Yeah. Nothing that's like crazy, knocks your socks off. Nothing. That guy loves Switch. You hear that, man? That man was yelling for his life. And all it is a report for Cyberpunk.
Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Into the Unwell. Another indie title. I love the kazoo already, I'm not gonna lie. Damn! Ew.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
I like the art style a lot. Again, just not my type of game. Co-op. Yeah, I was gonna say there's 3 right there. 3 life bars. Willy the Chili. I mean, it looks alright. Like, it looks like I can have fun with this game. You know, it looks really good.
Look a little unwell.
Steam, nothing on console, it says. Ah, man.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2.
Yep.
Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year.
Yeah.
I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Make FPS great again is on his hat. Oh my
Splitgate 2,
god.
We asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger.
Okay.
Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
I have Splitgate 2 downloaded, but I just haven't played it yet. I haven't really lacked, like, I don't get me wrong, I would love, like, a retro Halo modernized and put into, like, a game for today, but, I don't know, just, like, I haven't really had the itching for a shooter recently. I think Call of Duty really killed that, and he's really right. Call of Duty, year after year, same garbage, literally the same engine, same gameplay, all they did was change some of the guns and everyone can shoot straight now. Like, it's just, you know, it's just, that's all it is. But people buy it year after year, you know, so it never has to change. Splitgate 2 is an not extraction, like as a battle royale though. That's interesting for sure. I bet you they're gonna come up with some really gimmicky stuff though, I'll tell you that much. Man has like 4 different guns in his inventory. Damn, bro came out here to call out everyone for real. Not another battle royale. I like Splitgate 2, but the battle royale is not the way. Yeah, shooters are also a bit dead for me, but Splitgate 2 is interesting. Yeah, like I said, I have it downloaded. I just haven't tried it yet. But it looks good for what it is, right? It looks like they're also sick of the same generic slop that we are. And Halo's pretty much not even Halo anymore. Infinite was a great step in the right direction. They just waited 15,000 years to add anything. And lost their entire player base. I know now apparently they're coming out with the sequel. Like, it's really rumored that they're going to reveal it at the Xbox presentation. Ryo ga Gotoku. This looks good. 20 hand-rolled cigarettes. Damn! Catching a Molotov in the face would be crazy.
Got a name? Mako. Daito. Daito. A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Stranger Than Heaven. That's the title they're going with? Okay.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting.
I'm sure it's got to be
Today
good.
We've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
All right, what is it? FBI? I'm interested. I'm interested. People are saying Resident Evil. I mean, I don't think they'd be called FBI.
Grace Ashcroft.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
And the graphics look good. It's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell. No idea.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
Pathology?
Now, I
That
need
seems
a good
virus-like.
technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I could be completely wrong, but
I need your eyes on the
mixing up my words.
The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh my god. Wow. Next year, early next year.
And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing.
Pretty soon.
Capcom. That was an
Pretty
amazing
soon.
announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right. That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show.
You thought they blue balled you at the beginning or the middle of the presentation, and then they come back at the end and let you have it.
For the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch.
So it's not called Apocalypse, it's called Requiem. Interesting.
Stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for.
And he said playable at Gamescom too, so there's going to be a vertical slice. Possibly even like a demo for it.
At some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job.
So then the Game Awards were definitely getting gameplay,
We will see
right?
you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, so if we don't get gameplay at, like, because I'm sure they're going to show a gameplay teaser at Gamescom, which is August 19th, like he just said. He said there's going to be a playable demo there. I don't know, maybe that means that there's going to be an actual full-on demo released to the public. And then they're also going to have, at the Game Awards, definitely like a big push right there and then. Because from there to February, there's almost no gaming traction, right? You got to think. So Very good ending. A good cap to an otherwise very mid Summer Game Fest. I think the ending was worth sticking out for it for sure. I think it was worth it. Resident Evil is a big enough IP. It's a big enough reveal. Like I said, they even tease you with it in the middle. Like I think it was great. It was a good ender and what the show needed. Still very mid in my opinion though. All that being said, I would have very much difficulty rating this more than like a 6. I think like even with the giant reveal at the end, I think this has to be a 6 over on like what I would rate the Summer Game Fest. Let's see. So you said, man, this battle royale announcement from Splitgate 2 made me sad. Splitgate 2 has multiplayer that has potential. Don't waste time on another battle royale. Just focus on improving what's there. I agree. There's no reason to, because now they got to balance two different projects in the same IP, right? It's gonna be hard to fine tune stuff that's wrong with the original multiplayer if they also have to focus on kinks, bugs, and additions to their battle royale now. So you're right with that. Said February, same month as your birthday. Awesome, that's good to hear. Get yourself a little birthday gift. Get a Resident Evil Requiem, right? Hell yeah, smash out 10. Oh, God. Of course, of course. But no, probably a 6 out of me. Requiem, big reveal. We'll probably make a video about that game later this week on the channel. Right now, I'm currently working on a big prediction roster video for Marvel Token Fighting Souls. After that, I'll probably go ahead and lay out a Resident Evil Requiem, my thoughts, breaking down the trailer maybe, and my thoughts on that Gamescom stuff that he was talking about, and with the timeline that we can expect to see for presentations on Resident Evil 9 there. But very interesting. No talks at all about a Resident Evil 0 remake, no Veronica remake, because I thought they would have led with those instead of going for 9. I thought 9 would have been the furthest out project, but proved us wrong again, and they're coming out with it in February. Interesting. It looks like your main character is going to be Ash Croft here, going ahead and going to this abandoned hotel or something where your mother died, and some experiments were happening with some sort of another virus, right? So let's see what's going on there. But very interesting. 6 out of 10 for me. Definitely just kind of catch the highlights on this one. This is not a presentation you needed to see, and I think Jeff kind of amped it up accordingly. He didn't even do his like big hype trailers that he always does for his events. So that's how I kind of knew this one was going to be kind of but he still shut out at the end, which is very good. Jay says Resident Evil is life. But guys, that is it for me today. I've actually got somewhere to be in a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead, catch you guys next time. Hopefully later this week we can go back to the world of Claire Obscure Expedition 33, do a little bit of the post game content, and then decide if we want to do some more or what we're going to stream after the fact, right? But anyways, guys, gonna be working on videos, gonna be hopefully streaming a little bit more as we come to, even if it's just multiplayer gameplay with the boys over from the batch. And I'm hoping that we have a good show out of games for the rest of the year, which it does look like we're going to. So big playthroughs coming up, lots of things, and we still have the presentation in 2 days for the Xbox Direct, along with the Outer Worlds 2 Direct. But I'm probably gonna skip over that and just watch the Xbox portion. I'm still keeping my finger crossed for the Gears of War Reloaded. Like I said, Halo Infinite 2 essentially has been pretty much leaked at this point, and what else, whatever else we're gonna see from Xbox Developers Direct as well. It's gonna be very exciting. Stay tuned for that. Maybe even a snippet at Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, it's been like what, 10 years, right? So they gotta have something soon. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Later, Jay. Later, Gui. Appreciate you guys for tuning in today. I'll catch you guys at the next presentation if you guys are there. Yeah, have a good one. Later.